Top 10 Must-See Places in Japan. Osaka. One of the most important stops during a trip to Japan in Osaka. It is the third largest city in the land of the rising sun. It was Japan's capital between the middle of the 7th and the middle of the 8th century. In Osaka, you'll find the first Buddhist temple in Japan, the Shitenno-ji Temple, built at the end of the 6th century. Additionally, Osaka has a dense network of canals, as it was once an important trading city in Asia. Osaka is also a mix between traditional Japanese architecture and modern Western architecture. Among the things to see in Osaka, you will find Universal Studios Japan, the first theme park in all of Asia to carry the Universal Studios brand. The spectacular aquarium, which houses specimens of the aquatic fauna of the Pacific Ocean. The Shitenno-ji Temple, one of the most ancient temples in the Asian country, and the first built by the state to introduce Buddhism to Japan. Shingu. Shingu is an atypical city in Japan. It was recently founded in 1933, but pilgrims have been coming to this region for over 1,000 years. Once there, you will find people in kimono praying in the 3 holy shrines, Hongu, Hayatama, and Nacha. Among the things to discover in Shingu you will find some religious rituals date back to AD 300. Aikido, the most elegant martial art practice throughout the region. Narezushi sushi. Born in Shingu, the narezushi is a very traditional sushi type that originates from Southeast Asia. Kanazawa. Located between Japan's sea and the Japanese Alps, Kanazawa developed from the 15th century to become an essential feudal city. Before a trip to Japan, you should know that Kanazawa was also the Mita clan seat and rivaled Kyoto's imperial capital, especially in craftsmanship. Among the things to discover in Kanazawa, you will find the remains of the old feudal castle Mita, the richest daimyo, feudal lords of the empire. The tea house, Higashi-chaya or Kazuemachi-chaya, where geishas officiate. The Kenrokuen Garden, among the 3 most beautiful botany gardens in Japan. Nagasaki. Sadly known because it was the second city to be hit by the atomic bomb, Nagasaki is today a must-see destination during your trip to Japan. Formerly, it was marked in the Middle Ages by European influence. Nagasaki's monuments give an idea of the scale of the human tragedy it experienced and the profound absurdity of the war. Among the things to discover in Nagasaki you will find Nagasaki Peace Park, a memory place for all the bombardment victims where a black pillar marks the explosion's epicenter. The Meganabashi, a beautiful stone bridge that crosses the Nakajima River in the center of Nagasaki. Mount Inasa offers a magnificent view of the whole city. Tokyo. Tokyo is truly a world apart for those who come from the Western world, sometimes alienating, which causes joy and dizziness. You'll notice that Tokyo is a blend of ancient traditions, cutting-edge technology, and historic temples that stand alongside skyscrapers during your trip to Japan. Among the things to discover in Tokyo you will find Yoyogi Park, a beautiful park near the Imperial Palace in Chiyoda. Odaiba, one of the most romantic spots in Greater Tokyo, with its miniature Statue of Liberty and its breathtaking view of Tokyo Bay. Miyakojima. The island of Miyakojima is the largest of the Miyako Islands. Miyakojima is a popular summer vacation destination for the Japanese, basking on its beaches and practicing scuba diving or other water activities. Miyakojima is also famous for its panoramic and clear sunsets on the horizon. Among the things to discover in Miyakojima you will find Yanahamihama Beach, a 7-kilometer-long white sand beach, perfect for water sports and for admiring magnificent sunsets. Yoshino Kaigan, the ideal beach for those who like to snorkel because colorful fish inhabit the waters around it. Kagoshima is the Sakurajima volcano city, one of the most active in the land of the rising sun, located in Kinko Bay, south of Kyushu Island. Ancient feudal city. The history of Kagoshima is marked by Takamori Seigo, known as the Last Samurai, who heroically died on the hill of Shiroyama in 1877. Among the things to discover in Kagoshima, you will find Sengeinen Garden. Houses different types of flowers from all over the world and ponds, streams, shrines, and a bamboo grove. The Ryumaken Museum, dedicated to local history and culture. Sakurajima, a volcanic island whose last major eruption dates back to 1914. Fukuoka is the eponymous prefecture capital and Kyushu's sizable central city. Japan's fourth significant island, the archipelago's southernmost. Fukuoka is also a city of many souls, where ancient temples stand next to shopping malls and beautiful beaches. Before 1889, there were two neighboring cities, Hakata and Fukuoka. When they merged, it was ultimately the latter that took the lead administratively. Among the things to discover in Fukuoka, you will find Tachojai Temple, houses the 10-meter-high statue of a wooden Buddha. Shafukuji Temple, the oldest Zen temple ever built in Japan. Mamachi Park, the most advanced example of modern and futuristic architecture, with buildings such as the Fukuoka Tower. Yokohama. A trip to Japan wouldn't be complete without a visit to Yokohama, Kanagawa Prefecture capital and the second most populous city in Japan with 3.6 million inhabitants. Located 40 kilometers south of the capital, in Tokyo Bay, Yokohama is home to the archipelago's most important port. You'll see that Yokohama has many tourist and cultural assets during your trip to Japan. Among the things to discover in Yokohama you will find Cosmo World Amusement Park, a large Chinatown filled with restaurants and shops. Zorasia, a zoo where animals live in their natural habitat and a place where you can shop in the luxury boutiques located on the lower floors of the Queen's Towers. The Cup Noodles Museum, a museum where you can learn about instant noodles history through fun interactive displays and modern art installations. Shikoku is the tiniest of the four main islands that make up Japan, divided into 4 prefectures. Its main cities are Matsuyama, Takamatsu, Kachai, and Tokushima. It is more rural than touristic. It is renowned for the richness of its nature and its pilgrimage to 88 Buddhist temples. Shikoku deploys authentic Japan's charms, turning towards traditional craftsmanship, history, nature, and gastronomy as the local specialities are numerous. Among the things to discover in Yokohama you will find Shikoku Mura, a real open-air museum where traditional buildings are perfectly preserved. Matsuyama houses a magnificent ancient castle with a typical feudal appearance used in antiquity and thermal springs. We hope this guide will help you plan your trip to Japan. We invite you to share your favorite place in Japan with us. We look forward to reading your comments. Visit our website, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more.